Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon or evening. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I set up my 2022 bullet journal. So this is the first time that I'm actually sitting down and setting up spreads as a bullet journal. Of course, I have used journals and notebooks before. In fact, I use them all the time, but this is the first time I actually sit down and set up spreads. I've seen so many setups on YouTube and Instagram, and everyone does such a beautiful job. So this year I decided that instead of just using a plain notebook, I'm going to set up some simple spreads. I hope you stay and see how this turned out, and then also let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do different types of crafty videos. I like to do like sewing projects. I do a lot of cards and I like to try new things. So every time I try something new or create cards or other types of projects, I like to share them here with you all. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching this video. So let's get started. I am using an Archer & Olive A5 notebook. That's a dot grid notebook, and I'm just starting out by writing my name. This is a very simple page and I'm just writing my name. Now I'm just adding some adhesive to the very first page so that I can stick it to the cover so that it's easier to open. Then for my first page of my journal here, I'm going to be adding something that I always say, be calm, one thing at a time. This is something I always say. So I wanted to have this as a focal point for the whole year. So I'm just adding this here, and then on the right page I'm going to be adding the year 2022, and I'm going to be adding some stickers and adding some sort of an outline with a calligraph marker. I think that's how you say it. Those supplies are from Archer & Olive, and those came in the September 2021 subscription box. I will leave a link below to Archer & Olive and to the black pens that I'm using. And as you see here too, I created a stencil with the year 2022 because it was just easier for me to make sure that everything was centered. So I just went ahead and created a stencil using my Cricut Joy machine. The color palette that I'm using for this setup really came from the stickers and the pens, the Calligraph pens from again the September Archer and Olive subscription box. So the colors were already done for me, which is great, so I can just go ahead and use everything, and everything is already coordinated for me. The Calligraph pens are meant to be used to do calligraphy, but for now I'm just using it, as you see here, just to make lines or like fill in areas. Eventually I'm gonna try calligraphy. I had never tried doing calligraphy before, so it's good, but for now I'm just going to use the pens as markers really. Next, I am creating my yearly calendar spread. I wanted to have this on this notebook this year, and for this I'm going to be using these stickers again that came in the September 2021 subscription box from Archer and Olive. So all the little grids for each month really are already done for me, so I just need to add the stickers and then add the months in and the numbers in. So I think the stickers turned out really great, and it was perfect, and everything again coordinates. Now I'm going to go ahead and start adding the days on each of my months, and I'm using a permanent black pen here because if I use the regular pen that I'm using to write the actual lines in you know, like January, February, March, the actual letters, that one smudges a little bit because since it's a sticker paper, it does smudge a little bit. But this permanent marker, if you just give it a second or two to dry, and it doesn't smudge anymore. And also one tip, if you are left-handed like I am, I would suggest to start filling the months from right to left. That way, as you're writing from right to left, you are not moving your hand over the previous month, so that you just give it a few seconds to dry, so that way it's easier. Otherwise, if you start writing from left to right, as I was doing here, since I am left-handed, I had to wait a few seconds to let it dry so it wouldn't smudge. So this is how it turned out. I think it looks nice. My next spread is for me to set up my quarterly projects, goals, any professional development that I want to do, and any other things that come up. So I'm going to be doing this spread each quarter. So this will be for the first quarter of the year, so January to March. And then again, I'm just making boxes here for my projects, any goals that I have for the quarter, any professional development that I want to do, and any other things that come up. My next spread is setting up my January 2022 calendar. I want to have this so that I can always just look at the whole month. And this is going to be simple, just adding squares for each of the days. I'm going to be adding numbers with stickers and decorating it with washi tape that also came in the September 2021 subscription box from Archer and Olive. As I'm making my squares here, I decided not to use a ruler to make my actually rectangles. I didn't want them to look like super perfect, so I just decided to manually do the lines. It's okay that they don't look perfect. I like that they don't look perfect. The last thing that I'm going to do for now is just create a border around blank pages. These are the pages that I'm going to be using to take daily notes, tasks, and things like that, any writings. So I'm going to be creating as I go along for the month. So I'm going to start out by creating 4 pages, and then I'm going to keep adding as I go along with the month, because I don't want to waste any pages. And then for February, I'm just going to do a February calendar and then blank pages again. And then for March, I'm going to do again a March calendar and then blank pages. And then for the winter, I'm sorry, for the spring quarter, then I'm going to do my quarterly spread again, and then the month of April, and so on. So this is how I set up all my spreads. They're quite simple. Now I'm just erasing any pencil marks. I'm using this detailer tool, and that is the end of my bullet journal setup. I really think it turned out nice. Now I'm just going to show you each of the pages. So here's my name, here's my saying that I like to say, 2022, the yearly calendar, my quarterly spread, and then I have my January spread, and then I just have my blank pages where I'm going to be writing notes, and again I'm going to be adding more as I go along. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you all so much.